Hey everyone, Kyle Lewis here from the Worship Keyboard Tutorial YouTube channel. Oftentimes when a song starts on a certain chord, we think that that's the key that the song is in. That may be the case for most of the songs, but not all of them. So how do we really know what key a song is in, and does it really matter? The answer is we can know, and yes, sometimes it really does matter. So in this video and the next, I'm going to show you the tools that I use to determine what key a song is in, and we're going to talk about why it matters. So the first tool that I use is looking for the 4 most common chords used in worship songs. And the 4 most common ones are the 1, the 4, the 5, and the 6. Now if you want a list of those chords in every key, you can click the link below and get a free PDF. Now most worship songs will predominantly use these 4 chords. And some songs like Living Hope or Lord I Need You use only those 4 chords. So let's take the song Lord I Need You, and we're going to look at the original key, which is the key of B. The 1, the 4, the 5, and the 6 in the key of B are B, E, F sharp, and G sharp minor. And those are the only 4 chords in this song. Now it starts and ends on the B chord and has a sense of finality when it ends on the B chord. I can also use the second tool, which is playing around on the B major scale during the song. Are there any notes that sound out of place, or does it seem to fit? If that major scale works, it's most likely in that key. Now I want you to notice that 2 major chords that are a whole step apart are the 4 and the 5. And in this case, that's going to be E and F sharp. Now that's going to be important as we look and analyze other songs. But now let's take a song like 10,000 Reasons. In the original key, the song starts on a C chord. Now if we were to find the common chords in the key of C, that would be C, F, G, and A minor. But in looking at the song though, we have the chords C and G, but instead of F and A minor, we have D and E minor. Now the D chord is not in the key of C because it has an F sharp. That is not in the key of C major. Now that could be an altered chord, or it could mean something else. So let's go back to Lord I Need You, and let's look at those 2 chords that are a whole step apart, the 4 and the 5. And let's ask ourselves this question: are there 2 chords in 10,000 Reasons that are a whole step apart that are major chords? Yes, the C and the D chords. So now let's assume for a minute that C and D are the 4 and the 5. And if that's the case, what would be the 1 chord? The G chord. So if G is 1, C is 4, D is 5, what would the 6 chord be? E minor. So do we have all 4 of those chords, G, C, D, and E minor, in 10,000 Reasons? Yes, we do. So even though the song starts on C, the chords follow the pattern for being the 1, 4, 5, and 6 in the key of G major. Now we can test the second tool by playing around with the G major scale on top of the song. Now playing around on that G major scale seems to fit. And this song also has a sense of finality when we end on the G chord. So the conclusion is the song 10,000 Reasons is in the key of G even though it starts on the C chord, the 4 chord. Now there are a number of worship songs that start on the 4 chord. Waymaker, Yes I Will, Great Are You Lord, just to name a few. So now why is this so important to understand what key a song is in? Well, 2 reasons. First of all, if you're doing some fills and playing around using that major scale, you've got to make sure that you're in the right key. Second, if your church is using multi-tracks and using some commercial synth pad fills, you also need to make sure that you are in the right key. Well, I hope this was helpful for you, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Also, keep your eye out for the follow-up video, which is going to deal with songs that start on the minor chord. Are they really in a minor key? We'll discuss. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.